and welcome back to Jubilee Road and the Clifton Valley Railway. So in today's video I thought we'd take a closer look at the Clifton Valley Railway, which, as you should know by now if you've been following the channel, is the heritage railway I've been working on over the past sort of year or so, I think it is now, but never ran any trains in it. So today we're going to take a closer look. We're starting here then at the main station, which, as you can see, is called Clifton Town Station, and here this is the station itself. Now it's long enough for around about 4 coaches. This is a 5-coach rake that's currently in there. You can see it's off the end of the platform, but a lot of heritage railways that happens anyway. Obviously there's still an awful lot to do here. The lighting is in place. It's just got to be wired up to this gadget just here, and I have started work on the railings, and we got some benches and flowers in. We got the platform to waiting room there, still loads more detail to do around it. You can see the other lights, and obviously we got a big gap here. Now this will be filled with an embankment like that, but I can't do this until the back scene is put on the top and the other scenery, because it's very limited access, so I need to wait for that. The station front is actually looking quite nice. The lighting is in place and operational. It's just currently not switched on. We got some flowers, some figures. I do want to get some more, and I have weathered the Metcalf paving slabs a bit there. If we pan round, this is the car park. We got a couple of vintage buses giving people tours around the local area. Again, all the lighting is operational. And then we got the classic vehicle show going on here, and I got a bit more space dotted around to add some more vehicles. And I need to get a back scene in. That would really make this area look nice. And you can see the multicolored lighting over the centre there, and we got a food place. We got the portaloos just there, and some of the lovely cars parked against the wall there. But that will look much better once I put the sort of the back scene, as I said, across there. So if we go this way then, now the biggest problem here at Jubilee Road is lighting. You can see how dark this looks, so I really need to get the lighting much better up here in the near future. So if we have a quick look down this way, we got the signal box. It does have operational lighting again, but wires are not connected to it at the moment. We got the point work here. We've got a sort of an old wagon, well, coach body there with a coaling stage, and then we got sort of a siding just here with some rough looking rolling stock, as you would on any preserved railway, and the grass embankment, and again back scene needs to be done. Now this just looks really horrible at the moment. It will be worked on, but again the same problem. If I do the scenery, I can't reach over there, so that has to be done first. So that's what it has to be like, but never mind, we'll get that sorted quite soon. The ballasting has been done, but it hasn't been done in the station. If you look between the 2 trains, sorry I might get a bit sick here guys, you can see it hasn't been done. There is a reason for that. If we pan slowly this way so you don't get sick, is here. The line is going under there and going that way underneath. A whole new board is being built soon. Let's go down the other end of the Clifton Valley Railway and see what it's looking like down there. You can see just where we were standing, just by that signal box, and again you can really see the lighting problem I have here, so that really needs to be sorted. You got the Clifton Bridge just across here, and yes, I did kind of get my inspiration from the one at Bristol. Yes, I really did. The line continues then down here and comes to a crossing, which I've done a bit of work on recently. I've ballasted it, and you can see the grass growing through it all and everything. This is the last bit of work I actually did on the layout, and as you can see there's a brick wall there, there's rocks and bushes. I'm really happy with this area. It's really looking nice, and here's the farm itself. This is known as Lower Enbridge Farm. The word Enbridge is actually one of my first layouts. That's what it was called. It was never on YouTube. And Enbridge is backwards for where I actually live. I'm sure many of you can work out that. If we just come down to track level just down here, you can see I'm really happy with that. Obviously the brown is still showing through where I haven't completed the work yet. You got sort of a little line side hut there, grass tufts and trees. Those of you on the Facebook page would have seen pictures of this with the trains in the background, and it really does look the part. If you want to know, the rock work in the background just here, this is Woodland Scenics Ready Rock. Comes pre-painted and detailed, which, well, is good for me. So yeah, this area is looking really rather nice. As the line continues then past the farm itself, it does come around this, what is a fairly sharp curve. You can just see it coming around here. Now I've used set track for this. Now if you are building a layout and you think, oh, I got some set track, guys, don't worry about it, just use it. You wouldn't know that was set track unless I told you, would you? If we come over this way, you can see that. As I said, it's 4th radius, so pretty much anything you want to run round it will run round it. So yeah, it's no problem using set track, and I have in a couple of places here on the new layout. And we got some of these bushes and looking a bit more sort of overgrown. So if we come around this way, it's a little awkward here because the attic door is literally just above me. So if you hear a humongous smash of me yelling, I've probably fallen down it. Well, I really don't hope that happens. So yeah, we got some flowers growing here. I just wanted to add a bit of colour, and you got the fence just here, really nice model fence that. And if we pan up, you got this massive embankment where you have the branch line here and the main lines up again. Yeah, it just looks really flat and plain at the moment. This is what I just like to call base scenery. So this is sort of the undercoat, what you're going to use. I'll be putting bushes and different colours over it and trees and whatever. So that will look much better once I get round to doing that. We do have a rock which looks completely out of place at the moment. Obviously I'll be blending it in with bushes around the top of it and all that kind of stuff. Now we come down to here. Here's the sort of a little bridge. What on earth is a bridge? I really don't know. I should say bridge. That's the better word to use. I did scratch build this. It's not the best and most exciting bridge in the world, is it? I've used Metcalf retaining walls. As you probably can tell, that's what they are. I had some spare from the old layer and I thought, oh, I'll use that, and I made a little abutments here either side. Might do a little bit more detailing work there. If we come around, we've got a sort of a small pond here, and then the train goes into the tunnel. It's a foam tunnel, that, guys, by the way. I'm going to do a bit of detailing work on that. And that is O-gauge ballast. It seemed to work quite well in that area. So you won't... It's basically for pedestrians only. You can't really get a car under that because you'll probably have quite an accident. So the line does go under this tunnel. It continues. You can see it just there. The plan is the Clifton Valley Railway will become a full loop like the main lines up here. It will go round that curve, and then under this, the whole main layout where you can see the main station, and then under the city section, and rejoin where I was at the beginning of the video at Clifton Town Station. But obviously there's a bit of woodwork involved, and we all know the prices of woodwork at the moment. Just give you a little close-up of this area. Quite a nice scenic area that, and we'll produce some lovely shots and photos there. And there we have it. That is sort of just a closer look at the Clifton Valley Railway here at Jubilee Road. It just gives you an idea of what it's going to be like and the ideas I've gone for. It's not based on anywhere, it's just sort of a combination of railways I've been to. The crossing is kind of based from the West Somerset Railway, as I've been walking around there, stuff like that. But it's not really based on anything, it's loosely based on my experiences and what I've seen on heritage railways. Now you're probably expecting me to run a train or something in this video. I'm not going to do that, sorry, just to disappoint you. The opening of the line will come in next video here on the channel. We're going to run a full opening running session. So I'm going to keep all the running to that special video, which is coming up in the next few days here on the channel. So let me know your thoughts on the Clifton Valley Railway. Do you think I should add anything? And just Generally, let me know what you think, and I'm really happy, and I think it's the best scenery work I've done so far, in my opinion. Don't know if you think the same, but there we go. So thank you very much for watching me here at Jubilee Road and looking at the Clifton Valley Railway. I'll be back here at Jubilee Road or on location very soon. Bye everyone.